Hey everybody. Yeah, there's something outside. Oh my God, no. What in the hell is that? Would you guys like to be scared? Welcome to nightmares, anyone? Let's get scared. Hey everybody, welcome to Nightmares Anyone. I'm Richard. So today we're going to talk about 5 books that I have read in the last 2 weeks. Well, I've actually listened to them. I've listened to the audiobooks. First off, hopefully everybody had a great New Year's. It was my birthday Thursday, so yeah, it was kind of fun. It was kind of fun. But I want to talk to you guys about 5 books that I've read, and I actually listened to the audiobook, so I don't have the physical copies in front of me. Yeah, so I'm gonna talk to you guys. These 5 books I listened to, 2 were great. They were almost perfect 5 stars, so I'm gonna keep those till the end. But the first one, I'll pop up the pictures of the covers here. So we all know how Richard Laymon is, the classic, Richard Laymon. Sorry, we lost him in 2001. Yeah, he died of a very quick, massive heart attack. But his book from 1999 come out tonight. I listened to the audiobook, and I've read, I think, all of Richard Laymon's books except like 3 or 4 of them, and they'll be coming up in the next couple months here, so then I'll have his whole library done. But we all know that Richard Laymon writes explicitly graphic sexual violence towards women, and this was no exception. It was 434 pages, so it starts out with Sherry and Dwayne, and they are in the throes of getting ready to have sex, and she realizes that she doesn't have any condoms, and he doesn't have any. So, yeah, he decides to go to the store, to the Zippy Mart, and, yeah, he doesn't come back. Him and Sherry meet a guy named Toby Bones, and she is at the door, and this Toby Bones guy tells her that he recognizes her as being one of his substitute teachers, and so she trusts him. One thing leads to another, and this guy is just the sickest, most depraved serial killer. And this book, wow, I gave it, I actually gave it 2 stars, 2 stars. The violence became so disgustingly graphic that it was just almost comical. Yeah, it's wow. It was a quick read for being 434 pages. The audiobook goes really quick, but Toby Bones is so ridiculously just stupid, and Sherry's got to be Sherry and Dwayne. I mean, this is no spoiler, but Dwayne gets his head cut off, and it becomes so stupid that she just becomes almost obsessed with Toby Bones, and it just wasn't a good book. It wasn't what I would call horror. It was just graphic, gratuitous sex and violence. But yeah, if you're a diehard Richard Laymon fan and you haven't read it, you might want to read it. Listen to the audiobook. Sorry, butters, you can't come in. Cat's going crazy at the door. He wants to come in, but he got in trouble the other day in here. So the next one is from 2010. It came out January 1st of 2010. I had never even heard of this book before. It popped up on my Everand. Butter, stop! And it's called The Grove. It came out in 2010. Never even heard of the book. I do kind of recognize one of the covers, but yeah. So Dexter McCrae is a farmer, and one day he finds he's out in the cottonwood grove on his property of his farm, and he has alcoholic blackouts and medication and drug overdose blackouts where he just wakes up and doesn't know what he did. Yeah, a la reminiscent of Dean Koontz's The Bad Seed, but not The Bad Seed. The Bad Place. Sorry, I was thinking I wrote a pen mark there for a minute, but yeah. So he finds a dead body of a girl, and he doesn't know if he killed her or not. Now, John Rector's writing is pretty interesting. It was a quick listen. Would I recommend it? The writing became pretty formulaic, pretty routine, and Butter, stop. There were some pretty gruesome scenes that had to do with bugs, and they were pretty disturbing. One scene actually really made me creepy crawly. It made my skin crawl, but yeah, I gave it 2.5 stars. It was okay, not a great book. Yeah, I give it 2.5 stars for what it was. Now the next one, Vulnerable. This was by Mary Burton, and I normally love this woman's books. She writes an incredible crime thriller horror book, and when she gets you going, she really gets you going. I loved her book, The Doll Maker, and there was 3 others that I just absolutely loved. I reviewed them here on the channel. But this is book 4 in a series of the Morgans. They're like what would you call them, forensic biologists or whatever, in Tennessee. The book was just, it came out in March of 2016. It's 244 pages. I listened to it. Oh my God, this was dreadful. This was the worst book that I've ever read from Mary Burton. I gave it 1 star, total thumbs down, would not recommend it. Don't even waste your time on it. Not a good book. I was told that you didn't have to read the first 3 books of the Morgans, the series. You don't really have to, because they're looking for a killer in this book that was just so stupid and so dumb. My cat is going crazy, sorry you guys. But yeah, I gave it 1 star. Butters! So the next 2 books, oh my God, these books were nearly perfect. They were nearly perfect. Now, this author, Alaina Urquhart, I'd never heard of her, and this book, this first book, The Butcher and the Wren, is her first book. It came out in September of 2022. It's 242 pages. It was a very quick read, and oh my God, this book was nearly perfect. Wren Miller is a forensic pathologist, and oh my God, she's looking for this killer called the Butcher. Now, once this book starts, it does not, it just gets, oh my God, it's so intense. And the scenes of gore and horror, and this guy is just so crazy. He's probably one of the best serial killers that I've read in years since Buffalo Bill and Silence of the Lambs. This woman can write a book, and the scenes of gore. I gave this book a 4.5 star because when I listened to it, I knew that there was a second book, but I did not think that it was going to end like it did. And oh my God, the book is a fucking great read. It's a great read. Now the second one, The Butcher Game, this one came out, this is book 2, and this one just came out this last September, and it's 352 pages. I actually like this book more than the first book. Now, do I want to do a review on this one? Not really, because I don't want to give you any spoilers for the first book, but this was probably a 4.75. Oh my God, I actually like this book better than the first book. And if you want a good, a great horror crime thriller, pick up these books, because Alaina Urquhart can write. Oh man, this woman's career, I think, is going to go a long way. Now, it was so hard to believe that The Butcher and the Wren was her first book, because she writes like she's been doing this forever. And you can tell who she gets her inspiration from, different authors and whatnot. But the book was great. Pick them both up. They're I've since I listened to them, I did order the hardbacks. They're beautiful book covers, but oh my God, read them right back to back, because the second one picks up right after the first one. And oh my God, Jeremy, oh my God, the character of Jeremy, and the Butcher, oh my God, the Butcher is just sick. So yeah, so 3 not so goods, 1 was a tanker, 2 were almost perfectly phenomenal, just great horror thriller reads. So you guys, I started listening to a 22-hour audiobook, and I think it's called Black River Orchard or Dark River Orchard, and it's by a guy by the name of Chuck Wendig. I started listening to the audiobook last night, and I'm almost 18% into it. Like I said, it's a 22-hour read. I really, really like it, but I guess there's a bunch of internet archive slamming against this author, and he was fired from Marvel. You know what? Like I've told you guys so many times, I don't get into authors' personal lives, what they've done. If they write a good book, and if they write, if I like their writing, I'm going to read it and I'm going to review it. But I will keep you posted as this book goes on. I really, really like it though. So you guys, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for taking time out of your day. Hopefully you've been reading something really, really scary. Hopefully you've been having some great nightmares. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Throw me a thumbs up right down there, you guys. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. But you guys, I'll keep you posted. So thanks for stopping by. Once again, I'm Richard with Nightmares Anyone. Yeah, let's just keep getting scared. And hey, Happy New Year, everybody. So, New Year horrors, not so good. But the 2 Alaina Urquharts, pick them up. They were flawless. They were good. Very, very, very good books. Take care, you guys. I'll see you in the next one.